Has anyone ever seen a NSFW Reddit post of someone they know? What happened? A bit of the opposite for me. I posted that I was looking for a man to have a threesome with me, and a guy I was seeing. Got a ton of responses. One looked really promising. Bisexual, experienced in group play, etc. Then I looked at the username. It was my brother. Now we both know a bit too much about each other's sexual preferences. Oh god, I can just imagine that horrible moment of realization flood over you. Yeah, my brother found my comment of me shooting a vibrator out of my ass at Mach 3 speed. Was browsing. I think it was /r/guacamsluts, or maybe /r/anal. Saw a picture of a girl with a little bit of her face showing, and thought she looked familiar, so I checked the profile and sure enough, I went on a few dates with this girl before, and we had 6, well, like 1/10 of 6. She started crying, and was like, I can't do this. She'd just gotten out of a really bad relationship. I couldn't tell if she was the one posting them, so I messaged her on FB and asked if she knew about it. I pulled up the conversation, so here it is exactly. Me, hey, redacted, can I talk to you real quick? Hey, what's up? Me, oh not a lot. I just found something on Reddit that I wanted to make sure you knew about. It's pictures of me, right? I do know. Me, indeed. Alright, cool. Wanted to make sure somebody wasn't posting things behind your back. Why would I not know that? Me, because people will take personal pictures and post them on the internet without consent. Nope, it's all good by me. Me, alright, just checking. Thank you. That was pretty much the extent of it. I did take a look at the other stuff she had posted. Apparently her and I like the same type of sex stuff. Too bad it didn't work out. My laptop screen turned off once in the middle of watching, and I saw my own horrible jerk-off face in the reflection, if that counts. I stopped and really thought about my life. Then plugged my computer in and picked up where I left off. It wasn't Reddit, but I once stumbled upon a picture of a very quiet and demure coworker on her knees with her face just absolutely bespunked with cum. It was a link dump, but when you clicked the image it linked back to the site where it was posted, which was one of those sites with a really unambiguous name like humonmiglases.com. I must have beaten off to that picture 300 times. The girl wasn't that hot and the picture was just a big load of cum on her smiling bespectacled face, and all you could see was a little nip near the bottom of the picture. But the fact that it was somebody I knew from work and a girl who seemed really shy on top of that, yeah, it was spank bank material for sure. I never let her know that I saw it, because it's a very difficult transition to make from boy this weather we're having to oh by the way, I've been punishing my dick to a picture of you with someone's hot load all over your busted face every night for a week, and all I can think about after I'm finished is how yellow your teeth look in comparison to all that pearly white cum. I saw a nude picture of my sister on iFunny a couple years ago. Never told anyone. I wouldn't tell anyone either that I browse iFunny. Yes and no. I saw my 15-year-old daughter posting 4 tips about weed and how to do it safely, which since weed is not safe for work use, I'm counting it. I have posted this in the past. This wasn't from Reddit, but from a porn site. And no, not providing the link. Been single for some time, and like most men and women I get horny so I masturbate. Anyway, was on a site and saw a picture which would show a video of something familiar. Not sure what it was, but it just showed a naked girl with her back showing, so I couldn't see the face, but the place looked familiar. Long story short, my previous, now ex, girlfriend was doing porn in our apartment with other dudes when I was at work. And yes, it took a week to stop thinking about it. I'm fine now, but it fucked with my head. Exactly how I found out my ex was cheating on me. Edit first time coming back to see thousands of comma and reply posts. Story for me was that, well, let me start off by saying that I'm female. It was a post of him and some other girl I didn't know. The picture consisted of him holding his dick post cum, with mainly the girl's face covered in his semen. So how did I know it was his? He had a very unique scar above his thigh that was visible, and he was also wearing the bracelet that I had given him. I basically confronted him, and he tried to deny it was him in the picture. Yeah. Nice try, Thomas. I was browsing Gone Wild at one point about a year ago. came across my ex-fiancée. She had a top on, but had received a facial. She was wearing the diamond necklace I had given her. I cried. Was then and still now very much in love with her. 07ths would not recommend. A friend/roommate posted a picture of her nipple piercing to r/piercing, and I found out about it through a mutual friend. I ordered a build your own clock set, printed out the picture, and made a clock out of her boob, with the clock hand centered on the nipple. I hung it up in her room. It took her most of a day or two to notice. She thought it was hilarious. I know this cute nerdy girl, and she shared something from Reddit on Facebook. Someone commented asking her what her username is, and she told them. Well, what is literally every editor doing in that situation? Immediately go look at her post history. Lo and behold, just a few days before, she made a post in a women's support sub where she talked about having self-esteem issues because of her vagina. She went into great detail explaining that she felt like she has 3 or 4 times as many lips as other women. Within the hour, her Reddit account was nuked and everything was deleted from Facebook. I still see her a few times a year, and it is the only thing I think about when I do. Back in high school, I had a post on Reddit reach the front page with my face in it. People from school recognized me, and several posted my name in the comments. Just out of curiosity, I started looking through the profiles of the people who said they knew me, and in one profile, I found a couple months worth of /r/gone wild posts. It wasn't softcore or anything, I'm talking full spread butthole. So of course, I had to find out who it was. Luckily, my best friend did some world's greatest detective shit and matched a necklace in one of the pictures to a necklace in a Facebook picture posted by a girl that had graduated. This girl was kind of notorious for being a bitch and for having sex in the band practice room. And now we had all seen her butthole. A couple years later I ran into her in public and I couldn't make eye contact. We both knew. A friend of a friend is besties with Carly Gray, or whatever the spelling is. Anyway, I'm out with friends drinking and bowling, and guess who I'm now throwing balls with? I'm sitting there saying to myself, damn, she looks familiar, and of course my friend calls me over with his phone out like, yeah, she takes dick for a living. Always late to the party, but I'm going to post anyway. About a year ago I had a meeting at my daughter's school with all of her teachers. After the meeting her English teacher came over to talk to me about what a great student my daughter was, and asked if he could walk me to my car. As we were walking he kind of put his hand on my lower back, like he was guiding me through the hallways, which I thought was really weird. But when we got to my car, as I opened the door he said, "It really was a pleasure to finally meet you in person. I've been a fan for a while." Then he called me by my NSFW Reddit name. I nearly passed out. I told him I had no idea what he was talking about and got in my car and left. Later that day I got an email from him apologizing and then asking me out on a date. Found a gif of a girl on /r/hold from my college that myself and my buddies were pretty good friends with. We all put on our detective hats and were able to collectively find and download the source video, 1h 30 meters, full HD, using background/location clues in the gif, dates of filming, cross-referencing her Instagram, which she ended up posting a picture of her in the same dress as in the video, and finding the fake name she used for the video, all within 1 hour. Turns out she didn't go on a family trip over Christmas break. She was too busy pissing on camera for some dude. Edit epilogue. Of course someone else inevitably found the video. Pretty sure our group didn't leak, and I believe she got the site to take it down somehow. My friends still have it locally on their computers though. Edit 2. Don't have a link, since it's been taken off the host website like I mentioned, but the gif is probably somewhere still on /r/hold. I don't have the title or post, since the gif was sent to me as a text, and not the link. Sorry y'all. My very first foray into Gone Wild, literally the very first time I entered that sub, the very first link I clicked, was a boobies. And those boobies belonged to a girl I had a crush on all through high school. Was it a few years too late? Yup. Did that make it any less awesome? Nope. And that's how I knew Reddit was the site for me. I stumbled upon a Gone Wild post of my friend's niece. She was barely 18 at the time. I considered talking to her about it. I considered talking to my friend about it. But after thinking about it for a while I figured there's no sense in talking to her because she obviously did it on purpose, so why make it awkward? And ultimately, if I told my friend, nothing positive could come of it, so I just kept it to myself. Not me, but I remember seeing a conversation on a thread a while back where a guy posted about shitting on his girlfriend while she pegged him. The top comment was his brother saying he walked in on it. Got any similar stories? Leave it in the comments below.